Rug making is an ancient art form that goes back centuries. It's an important part of many cultures around the world. Our next guest keeps her Armenian-Lebanese culture very close to her heart, and she gives it a modern twist. She began designing and making her own rugs, and now she teaches others. Pamela El Gergi and Tavi Mason show us how you can learn to make your own custom rug at Habibi Bazaar. I was floored by how fun it is to do. Pamela, you are a Lebanese Armenian background. Yes. Your family immigrated to the United States from Lebanon. What were your first memories of that time? You were only, what, about 5, 6 years old?
Yes, I was 6 or 7 years old. My first memories are actually a lot of time spent with our family. We had a lot of chickens in Lebanon. I just remember moving to San Diego and learning English brand new, like with the slang and with everything, so it was very fresh to me.
You had lived in Utah, you had lived in San Diego, as you mentioned, but when you came to Houston, you felt something different.
I remember I came once to Houston, just one time, and I got out of the plane and immediately I fell in love with everything, with the diversity, with the art, with the clothes. And I looked at my fiance and I told him, I don't know how many years it's gonna take, but we're gonna move here. And we did 3 years later.
You were under that microscope to get your higher education, and you did that in the medical field. You worked in neuroscience clinical research.
Yes.
Something you could do, but that wasn't your heart.
It wasn't, no. For the longest time as a kid, I really liked photography. I really liked fashion designing, you know, a lot of art. And when I would tell my parents I wanted to be an artist when I grow up, they would say, oh, that's a hobby, that's not really a career, really focus on a career. So at that point, I'd grown up in my head thinking, okay, medical field, medical field, medical field. And I went to school, I graduated with a neuroscience and psychology degree, and then
COVID gave you permission to put that career aside and do what you wanted to do.
Yes, I got laid off, and I figured now is my time. Let me just start making rugs for fun.
How did you think rugs? And then if you think about, I guess, your background, we know that rugs are a very artistic part of your culture.
Yes, so I'm part Armenian. In Armenian culture, it's a lot of looming. It's a different kind of rug making, of course. I wanted to make bright, neon-colored, beautiful, oriental rugs with a new modern flair.
Speaking of modern flair, even pop rugs like this one right here, you'll never guess what's behind here, and there you go. So basically, whatever your imagination has, you can do. It's one thing to make them for yourself. What made you think, you know what? I want to teach other people to do this.
I brought my fiance in to start learning, and I started teaching him how to make rugs, and I thought to myself, like, wow, he is so good immediately from his first rug. So I told myself, like, why not teach other people? Why not teach other people that really love art to go and make something and maybe open up their own small business, custom rugs, or even use it as an outlet. It is very therapeutic. You spend hours and hours working on one rug, and it's like no time has passed, really.
All right, so your fiance, Tavi, right?
Yes.
Okay, Tavi is probably gifted. I don't know how gifted I am, so I'm gonna see if he can teach me how to make a rug. But congratulations, it's such a great story, and nice to see that story unfold. The Habibi Bazaar is open for business. All right, Tavi, people come here for all kinds of reasons, just to have fun. It's a date night.
Yes.
But when they come in, they should have an idea of what they might want to make, and then that idea is transferred to this material, this canvas?
Yes, so we project all images customers send in that are attending the workshop. We project it, we draw it out, and then we give you a guideline of like where the color should be, like this W right here is for white.
You start with your tufting gun, weaving our yarn through or looping it through.
This is like the first step, something you do quite often.
We have a little practice run at it.
Yes. This is the first thing you do in the class with the gun. So as you can see, I have pressure. And in this class, since it's a beginner, or that's what we teach beginners, we use the tap, tap, tap method. A lot of people just like to go like that. We don't do that. We just tap, 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 all the way up.
Okay,
please.
safety first.
Safety first.
Nice little transfer right here.
Yes, gun off.
The gun is off, and then we'll turn it back on and apply the pressure. And let's see.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
But this is normal. This is normal.
Off.
A little off.
How do you know I wasn't doing that on purpose? I'm an artistic type.
A lot of people do this. They get worried like, oh man, I'm not doing it right. It's okay. Like if you did like another line, if you did this line or this line, it would be on the line.
Okay,
like,
let's try that out here. Here we go. Turn it back on. And I'm gonna go right here for this line and. You go through the process. It generally takes how long to actually make a rug?
Depending on the size and shape, some rugs take 2 hours, some take 3 or 4, just depending on your image and how busy it is inside and complex.
What do people say and what do you observe when they're busy making their rugs?
Lots of smiles on faces, lots of belief in themselves, because they come in here and like they'll start working and like it may look kind of crazy on this side, but on the other side it looks good. They just have like this self-belief, like, man, I can do this.
By the time I finish this, the Astros probably will win another championship, but you could probably get your rug done a lot quicker. Here we go. And at the Astros watch party tonight, my friends will be jealous as the Astros are playing the Cubs because I will have this underneath my feet. There you go, Go Stros. If you're wondering how it turned out, here it is. Not bad for my first time rug tufting. To learn more about Habibi Bazaar, go to greatdayhouston.com and we will connect you.